Have you ever hit it and quit it with a female? That means have intercourse with her and then never see her or talk to her again.
No, I've never had sex yet.
Wow, you're a virgin. Oh, thanks for coming on to Diaspora Match. We are definitely trying to match the diaspora around the world. Okay. So I just want to start with, knowing the basics about you. Where are you calling from? Yeah, let's start from there. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Ghana,
Okay, Ghana. What part?
Ashanti region.
Ashanti region. Okay, so Kumasi.
Yes, Kumasi.
Okay. Okay, great. What do you do for a living?
I'm a PE teacher.
PE teacher?
I teach fifth. Yeah, and I coach basketball and flag football.
Okay, okay. So giving back to the kids. I love that.
Yes.
Do you have any children?
No, I've never been married.
Okay, so no children, never been married. Perfect.
No,
Do you know your zodiac sign?
not really.
When's your birthday?
Um, 30th of September.
30th of September. What year?
Um, 1997.
Okay, 1997. Okay, because we need to know your age too. So, okay, so 97, 30th of September. You might be a Libra, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. But okay, American women are into zodiac signs. So just be prepared for that if you plan to date an American woman.
Oh,
That's big over here.
okay.
Okay, so let me just run through what we spoke about. You are from Ghana. You live in the Ashanti region. You have never been married, no children, and your birthday is September 30th, 1997, which makes you how old?
28.
28. Okay. And you are a PE teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me, what exactly are you looking for when it comes to a woman?
So when it comes to a woman, I'm looking for a God-fearing partner,
Hmm.
someone who respects, someone who is family oriented,
Hmm.
someone who has a personal relationship with God, someone who takes their fitness life very serious because I'm also a fitness trainer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now you
and I
say
like
fitness trainer. We
someone.
only can see the neck up right now. So I want to wonder if we could push the camera back a little
Oh,
bit, see where the fitness is coming in. Are you exercising chest day often?
but recently I've quit working out because I was sick and I was advised to hold on with my
Oh,
exercises. So it's been 2 months now. I have like 3 months to go back again. So I haven't been working quite recently.
okay. I'm
I
sorry
just
to hear
do
that.
my, yeah,
Are you better now?
yeah, I'm getting better. I'm better now, but just that I haven't started going to the gym yet.
Okay. Okay, but that's coming up soon.
Yeah,
And
very
so your
soon.
woman, I'm assuming you expect her to be in the gym with you?
If she like that way. But like I like someone who takes her fitness serious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone who can adopt different culture, who can adopt a different culture easily.
Okay.
Yeah, and a hardworking and a very supportive partner. I think that's all I'm looking for.
Okay. So when you say hardworking and supporting partner, does this mean she needs to be financially supportive, or how does that look for you?
No, no, not really financially, but like supporting in any aspect of life, like emotionally, spiritually, mentally, like she should be available anytime the needs arise.
Okay. So always be available, be there for you, be supportive. Now, should she look a certain way?
Okay. You're talking about physical preferences.
Her physical appearance, is there anything that you have as far as a preference of how she looks?
As for preferences, like I'm 6'5", I'm 6'5", 6'4" feet tall. So if I get someone who's 5, 5'9", 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 5'11", upwards is fine.
Okay, so you want a taller woman. Okay, wait, you 6'5" in Ghana? That's rare.
Yeah,
That's rare. I know you stand out. Okay, so you want a taller woman. Anything else that you're looking for appearance wise? Or do looks not matter?
I aside from the height, like does it? I don't really go for looks that much. I just go for the heart and the mindset.
Got it. Should she make a certain amount of money?
Nah, she should be able to, how should I say, it? She should be able to take care of herself for the time being. That's it.
Now you said be able to take care of herself. Did you say for the time being?
Yeah.
Okay, so that means when she meets you, she doesn't have to take care of herself anymore.
No, we all gonna be working. Like
Okay. You
we all
said for
gonna
the
be
time
working.
being, so that means okay, at some point she can let it up because somebody's going to pick it up for her. So,
She should be able to be taking care of herself. That's it.
got it. Okay. So, do you want to tell me about your last relationship and what exactly happened that ended it?
So my last relationship, I was so there's this woman who introduced me to her niece who were living back in the state. The woman is from the state, but she came and married here and she stayed here for like almost a decade and a half. She's been here all this while. So I used to go and assist her with some work in her compound and the house when I'm free. So one time I went and did this work for her and she was supposed to pay me. And whenever I go there, she tries to pay me. I insist, then I flee away. So one time her sisters were coming back from the state and she informed me. So I went and we all introduced ourselves to each other. So when the sister went back, she said to the woman, they have a niece back in the States that was my age mate. So she think we should connect and talk and see where it ends. So
Mm.
we start talking. We start talking from it was last August. So we stopped talking this earlier this March. That's when everything ended.
Oh,
So she was not fully healed from her past relationship. So her past relationship, she was saying the boyfriend lied to her and he impregnated her,
mm.
yeah, and flew away. So during the pregnancy, she was so depressed and was going through a lot. So during the delivery, she lost the baby.
Wow.
So she had that trauma going through her mind all this while. I asked her, is she fully healed to move on? And she said yes. So we've been talking about all this while. She'll be complaining and be comparing me to the past guy. And she'll be like, yeah, he was doing this, that. You are doing it. No, and I, like, it was a whole lot. And I didn't like it.
Yeah.
She was complaining. She was complaining too much. And this Christianity to just suppress me. Like she's more saint than I. Like she was doing too much, and I wasn't getting it, and I was draining emotionally, mentally, and I couldn't bear it. So I decided to call it off.
Wow. Okay. So you cut it off, and now you've been single for
Mhm.
quite a few months, and you feel like you are fully healed, prepared, and ready to get into something new and serious.
Yeah, I wasn't. So I haven't been in a lot of relationship. That was my first official relationship that I've been in. That was even a distance one, and with the way she was coming back and forth, I was scared. Like if I continue, like back when things move on, like I'm going to regret it. So I prayed over it and decided to let it go.
And decided to let it go. Well, it sounds like you made the right decision because it has you here now talking with me on Diaspora Match to find you somebody new. So, we are going to go into the fire round of questions, okay? And in this round, it really gives me the opportunity to get to know you in a quicker way, right? Because I think the faster we move, the more truthful it should be, right? Because it doesn't give you a lot of time to think. So, I want you to answer these questions quickly and honestly. Okay. It should only last about 60 seconds. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right. So we're going to start with, have you ever hit it and quit
Come again?
it? Have you ever hit it and quit it with a female? That means have intercourse with her and then never see her or talk to her again.
No, I've never had sex yet.
Wow, you're a virgin.
Yes, please.
Oh, that's beautiful. So you've been saving it for marriage?
Yeah, hopefully.
Hopefully, you've waited this long. You'll be willing to give it up before marriage?
No, like I said, hopefully if I get married.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, I don't think that should be hopeful. That's just something you stick to, if you want to continue.
Yeah.
So you just stand on that. You stand on that business. Well, since you're a virgin, it changes some of my questions in this fire round because this fire round was going to get a little raunchy. Um, but since you are saving yourself for marriage, let me ask you this. Hypothetically, if something were to happen to one of these four women in your life, who are you choosing to save first? Your mama? Your wife, your child, which is a little girl, or your sister? Who you choosing first?
My mom, my wife, my sister, and my kid.
Wow,
Okay,
wait a
since we
second.
are
The kid goes after your sister?
no, since my mom is older, my wife is older, I'll just go for my kid.
Okay, wait a second. So what order are you choosing first to last?
My my kid, wife, and mom.
Okay, and then your sister's last. Gotcha. Okay. I had to ask that. That's an important question. A lot of women like to know, what order. It says a lot about a man, right? So we've got your order. I'm not gonna say if it's the right or wrong order. I'll let that be, but we've got it. So the women who are interested will reach out. So let me ask you this. Have you ever gone out with an American woman or just a woman out of the diaspora?
I only went out with one girl when we first moved out in this neighborhood.
Okay, so only in Kumasi. So you've
Yeah,
only
that was
dated
it.
locally.
Yeah.
Okay. So then what brings on your interest in mixing with the diaspora? Or are you even interested?
So growing up, I saw a lot of people where I live doing like marrying people from diaspora, and I kind of like the racial interaction. So I just got the interest from that.
Okay, so you caught the interest from seeing like other people doing it and um you feel like do you feel like it would benefit you in some way? What is it that's bringing your interest?
Benefit, I don't see much benefit in this. All like about two individual coming together, two individuals coming together and sharing love from distance and eventually coming together to live and marry as couple. The woman I was talking about, like the woman who connected me to their niece back in the States, she was here for like a decade and a half. The husband died here and she's still here. Before the husband died, I was living around their neighborhood and I saw how she showed love from when the sickness started to the grave of the husband. It was very, very, very interesting. And I'm not going to lie, if it should be a Ghanaian woman, she would have flee and left the husband like since the sickness started. But this woman stayed. So the husband got buried and she's still here. So I can't see like love comes in a different way, not really like taking advantage of each other, but like it's all about love at the end of the day. So when the two love each other, like I don't think there is one benefiting than the other.
Okay, perfect. Well, let me ask you this, Solomon, before we wrap the call. Would you be willing to relocate for love? If it took you to move and be closer to your partner, would you be willing to leave Ghana potentially?
Yes, if it gets to that point and the opportunity comes, why not?
Okay, okay. So you're willing to relocate for love. Would you prefer her to come to Ghana or how does that look?
It has to be a mutual understanding because I don't want to move here like permanently. She'll be in and out. She can come. I can go. Like stay moving out permanently. Like I'm the only male son of my mom and project here in the near future. So moving here permanently is going to be very hard. But like
Yeah.
in and out, it should be a mutual understanding between the two people.
Yep. Gotcha. Okay. Mutual. Totally understand. So that pretty much wraps this one. But I have to ask you before we get off the call, how have you been able to maintain for 28 years staying a virgin?
Yeah, most people think is maybe sometimes I stay to please them or something, but like it was a conscious effort. It was a conscious effort, and I think it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy, but like it was a conscious effort that conscious decision
Hold
that I
on, Solomon.
decided.
Hold on one second, one second. I'm losing some connection because I got to hear this. We don't come across this often at all. So I want to hear fully. Okay, can you repeat that for me? How have you gone 28 years remaining a virgin? Like, how do you do that?
Like I said it was a conscious decision that I made growing up. Yeah, I I grew up around a lot of churches that were so strong on their faith and Christian foundation. So at the age of 5, I lost my dad when I was 5 years old,
Mm, sorry.
and my mom, my mom gave me away to to this Bible church, Deeper Life Bible Church. If any Ghanaian knows that church is a very, very Bible Bible based church, and they are very, very keen on living righteous and all this while. I'm not saying I'm pure, I'm holy. I haven't had any sexual intercourse, so it was a conscious effort. And besides, I also play basketball. Right after high school, I decided to go and play, like before going to high school. So in Ghana, we have the junior high school and the senior high school. Right after the junior high school, I got involved in the basketball, and my coach also played a key role in helping me maintain my virginity because he was always talking about staying away from girls, focusing on your goals and stuff. So it also rang in my head all this while that I went to high school. So that also really played a very good role in helping me. And I was also trying to stay away from trouble because over here, like I said, I only have a single mom. So she was also ringing the same song in my ears all the time. Stay away from trouble, stay away from girls. If you go and bring any troubles, up to you. Cause my single mom is always busy. She's not going to have time for any trouble I bring home. So I was very, very disciplined on that. Yeah.
Okay, well, it sounds like you're a very disciplined man. You work with the children, gym teacher in Kumasi. You're willing to relocate for love. Appearance doesn't really matter, but you don't mind a tall girl. And it seems like you just want somebody that's wholesome, God-fearing, and willing to build with you.
Something like that.
Something like that. All right. I got it. And I didn't even write it down. It's all right here. Well, thank you, Solomon. And ladies, if you are interested in Solomon, you can add the Diaspora Match Facebook group to your groups on Facebook where you can connect with anybody who's on the show. So you connect with them through the Facebook group, which is Diaspora Match. We'll have all of Solomon's information. So if you are interested, you'll be able to contact him through the Diaspora Match Facebook group, where we are building a community throughout the diaspora to match each other and find love. Thank you, Solomon, for coming on, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.